Okay, is there a problem with advertising your idea on YouTube? I think some people are very afraid to post like what they want to do for a business or what their next invention is. The amount of NDAs I've had to sign from different clients is a little ridiculous on some of these things. The thing is that you absolutely do not lose anything by discussing what your idea is. For example, if you have an idea for a company or a product that you're going to sell that already exists in some manner, no one's going to steal it just because you're talking about it. That the common misconception about that is because people will just obviously just do it. It's such a great idea, and whatever the case is, ideas are cheap. Ideas are something that are a dime a dozen, and ultimately what it comes down to is follow through. So sometimes I've heard really good ideas, right? So there's some people that I've followed on a podcast where they would just buy websites and sell them, right? And then they would buy just domain names for cheap, and then they would essentially have another company build the website for them and then just resell it. And it was a genius idea going, and they're making a lot of money doing that. And it's so simple that, if I think about it hard enough, I could probably set up the same system and do it myself. But one, it's not really interesting to me. I have no interest in that. I'm not passionate about it. And the amount of initial investment that I would have to occupy just to get it going, to emulate something that they've already done, and now I'm competing with them, it's not really worth it. And then ultimately, once you're up and running, like that's just the first stage. Once you're up and running, you want to expand it. You want to make it grow. And if you don't really care about the business that much and you're just in it for the initial dollar value, the likelihood your business will stay around very long is pretty slim. And it happens all the time. So that's why I don't really worry too much about saying what my aspirations are or what I'm thinking about in regards to any new business I'm going to be building or any new side project or side hustle that I might be trying out. I don't know, for example, let's say that you want to build a purse, and it's a very unique purse, and it's got like Velcro on it. And you showed the design and the layout on YouTube, and you're like, this is what I'm gonna be mass producing, and whatever the case is. One, the audience watching, if they're even subscribed to you, thank you, the 10 out there who are listening, and the ones who are actually watching, either A, they're not going to steal your idea because that's not really their thing, or B, if they are, there's just so much of that initial cost up front. I can't imagine it being a real credible threat. A person who's really chasing somebody with more goals and aspirations, I think the problem that we have a lot of right now is the fear of we need to copyright everything, we need to patent everything, we need to have all those extra protections because someone's going to steal our idea. The amount of patents and patent trolls is its own little argument, but I heard this one guy talk about essentially the real goal is to just, if you create something new, depending on what it is, just try and get it out there in the market as fast as you can. And once it becomes successful, make as much money as you can, because ultimately, if it is successful, people will emulate it. People will grab after it. And then at that point, now you're facing competition and whatnot. But if it's not even tested yet, if the water is still empty and there's others who really aren't even interested in it to begin with, but they see it as a possible money revenue, I don't see it being a credible enough threat to worry about. But those are just my thoughts and what I think about in regards to sharing your ideas on YouTube. Should I tell people my business idea? Whatever the case is, please let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Any thoughts would be helpful. That's something I have thought about because I am this year, right, going to be talking much more about what business I'm doing and how I'm doing things throughout the entire process. If I was a company that repaired computers, would it be bad for me to show how I repair computers? No, because the people who are going to watch that video and try and repair their own computer is going to be somebody who is not going to be my customer anyways, right? And ultimately, they're just trying to save a few bucks, and it might not be worth all their time, effort, and energy. There's experience back there. There's a lot more going on than just a product and just a service. With that, let me know what you think. Have a nice day.